pathetic. Hello. Hello everyone, my name is CEO Ryan. Welcome to a very special video. Today, we're going to be talking about a well-known person on the internet. A fucking shocker, I'm sure. And this well-known person is none other than Onision. Onision is kind of a slippery boy to make a video on, and for a couple of reasons. Not least of which being that his fan base is rabid and will defend him to no end. But the problem that I've struggled with is timing. Onision, there's a lot to criticize him for, and when he's not being consistently lampooned by everyone on the internet, he's getting away with all of the things that everyone will lampoon him for. The problem with Onision is that the more you criticize him, the more attention you give, the more he just fucking absorbs it like a cuck sponge. You cut off the head and 2 more grow back, but this time they're vegan. And there are a lot of why I don't particularly care for Onision videos out there, and none of them quite address the points that I would like to address today. And obviously I think these videos are very legitimate, some of them, especially coming from the ones of the people he's fucking harassed. But speaking from someone who has a very small voice on the internet and has never interacted with Onion Man, I'd like to give my 2 cents. Strap yourselves in, kids. This isn't gonna be very funny. Onision, Onision, where have you gone? Onision, Onision, you're a fucking creepy asshole. Onision irritates me to no end. His face is infinitely punchable, despite how much foundation he'll put on. He's inserted himself into his own live-action Death Note kind of thing, and as someone who enjoyed that series, makes me want to die. His ego is showing through his ass. It's absolutely unchecked and remains that way by his very young and impressionable fan base. Not to mention the fact that he started his own religion. My first exposure to Onision was his 10 things I hate about, etc. videos that people seem to ignore when throwing criticism his way, and I think that's just unfair. Because these videos are just as terrible and representative of everything that's bad about Onision as the rest of his channels are. I think it's just tragic that these videos have gone unnoticed. And for as much of an angsty preteen as I was when I first saw them, even I understood that they are just asinine. And to some degree, these videos brought forth my current self-awareness. As much as I hate to admit it, Onision kind of birthed me. It's clear that these videos only exist for the title and the thumbnail, like much other related YouTube content. He'll hook you with the 10 things I hate about transgender people, and then you gotta fucking watch it. And then it ends up being play-by-play. I'm transgender, look at me. Wow, I'm Onision, and a representation of his opinions, and you are very illogical and irrational. Therefore, I have cut you out of my psyche, and you are wrong. Well, that doesn't fit my agenda. It's pretty obvious to everyone that Onision sees the world as a caricature of what the world really is, and he represents that in his YouTube content.
Lexi, do you know
Fuck
if...
off, emo fag.
Really?
Stop eyeballing me, freak.
You do realize emo is in and you're out, right?
In a fire which you should die in.
For the sake of the human species, I hope you don't breathe.
Freaky dicky dick fart. Fuck.
Monsieur, he's not afraid to say anything on the internet. He's bold, he's edgy, he's cunning. I hear this argument a lot in defense of Onision, and it doesn't make any fucking sense. There are plenty of people not afraid to speak their minds on the internet, and most of them are assholes. But that's okay. I like being an asshole. But the difference between your average Joe asshole and Onision is Onision pretends to be a good guy. He pretends to be there for the little guy and help out depressed fans, kind of like Rice Gum and Logan Paul.
I am a person who has helped a lot of people stop cutting. I am a person who's helped a lot of people pull out of depression. If you want to figure out whether or not that's fucking true, just look at the comments of a lot of my videos. Just look at my fucking contact page. Just look at fucking Tumblr on my Onision.com Tumblr. Like, it's so fucking obvious. So many people are saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, that's that.
He seems to act as if being honest automatically makes you a good person or a beacon of truth to be sought after by all the preteen girls. You know, if you want to make daily content, that's your grind, whatever, it's fine. My issue lies with where people's perception of Onision as a character and Onision as a person is. If the tag says comedy, it's immediately not to be taken seriously. Is he being a character when he said, your prayers aren't helping Christina Grimmie's being shot? Is he being a character when he said, good, Christians are drowning and losing their homes in hurricanes? Is he being a character? Is that who he is? Onision likes to rate little girls. Onision likes to have his fans, particularly young ones, submit pictures of themselves so he can tell them how good they look. This was something he got into a lot of trouble for about 1.5 years ago, and he's still doing it. He stopped for a while, but he's still doing it. Obviously, the creepy part about this is that they are very young girls, and he's telling them,
I don't think your eyebrows look very good today. You might want to wear more makeup.
meanwhile, you look like a fucking ghoul.
Yo, I'm not gonna say your rating, but I will say if you work on those eyebrows, maybe slim them up a bit, you'll improve. That's what you call a helpful tip from Onion Boy. Meanwhile, I dig the wig.
Obviously, these girls are willingly sending in pictures at his request, but it's unwittingly creepy that he would ask in the first place, and then he continues to rate them after being shown from multiple people that it's wrong, that it's fucking weird. Onision loves women. Almost a little too much. There's nothing wrong about being passionate about who or what you love. Not at all. But when you're consistently pushing the idea that all women are beautiful as long as they're taken care of, and society shouldn't determine your beauty standards as long as you're taking care of yourself, you start to look like a hypocrite. And if there's anything Onision hates, it's fat people. He can't stand the fact that they even exist on the same planet that he does and that they're contaminating his precious air. And it's pretty hilarious that someone who's such a champion for body positivity, largely for himself,
This is my body!
And half you motherfuckers can only dream of having a body like this.
so vehemently opposes fatness. Onision is a hypocrite whose beliefs on beauty are completely all over the place. The only consistent is that he's beautiful. One of the most recent scandals Onision was involved with was sending a text message chain to him and his wife's girlfriend that had smoked pot and was almost about to be kicked from their polygamous unit when she had a chance to redeem herself. She had every opportunity. And she had some options. A. Tattoo "I'm a liar" above your ass crack. B. Stay chained in our basement for a week with a sign around your neck saying, "Sorry for lying." Well, you don't want to do that? Okay, 3 days. Well, you don't want to do that either? Okay, make a video begging for us back. And the ex-girlfriend makes a very good point, saying, oh, you always go for public humiliation, which is super valid because Onision loves control. He's a fucking narcissist. And it's evident in his controlling how people see themselves with his rating children videos. It's evident in his skits where he has to control the way the world works to make his idiotic points about political or sexual identification. And rather than denying any of that, Onision tries to defend it, and he defends it poorly, because it's a horrible, horrible, horrible thing to suggest someone to do, to get back into your polygamous, creepy, three-person unit. You're fucking crazy, dude. Jesus Christ. In conclusion, I think Onision is an egomaniacal megalomaniac, and all he cares about is himself. What his YouTube views are, how much money he's making, and the power and control he has over people. I think he is a mediocre person and a terrible, terrible content creator. Hey, you know the guy that made the I'm a Banana song? Yeah, bro. I love that guy. Did you know? He's fucking vegan. Oh, shit.